What's up guys, welcome back to Rome's for you. Today let's look at latest Cafe X or CIF Extended ROM version 2.0 running on Xiaomi Poco F1. As usual, I will be doing a performance review here. Hope you have already seen my gaming test on this ROM. If you not, check out the link in the description. And if you are new here, sub to the channel would be really appreciated. First, let's talk about what is meant by CAF. CAF is the short form of Code Aurora Repository, which means a place where Qualcomm releases their source code for their phone processors. It is directly supported by Qualcomm and generally a more optimized branch for Snapdragon phones. In short, we can call CAF as vanilla version of a vanilla Android ROM. So now let's quickly get into about font session. As you see, I am using CIF Extended ROM version 2.0. The ROM is based upon Android 11 and security patches from 5th May 2021. The kernel they are using is latest Shiva no-name kernel and SC Linux is by default set as enforcing. Under security session, the ROM does includes fingerprint, IR face unlock, app lock and more. Fingerprint here work pretty faster and IR face unlock does the same. I haven't faced any issues with both these options here. Each time they were pretty fast. Out of the box, the ROM is not encrypted. Under display settings, you will get all brightness control, tap to wake up, pocket mode and more. All are working pretty great here and didn't notice any bugs. Under battery settings, you will get option to set smart charging and other battery details. There is no presence of thermal switching here. The theming session includes all customization to its UI like fonts, background, corner, colors and more. You can customize them according to your view of point. There is not much of mind-blowing customization in this build, but there is few which necessary. You can find these under Cafe X Extras. Under System, you will get the option for display cutout settings, gaming mode, corner customization, button settings and some general tweaks. Display cutout works pretty good here. There is no bugs noticed, even nothing with gestures. Gesture settings allow you to customize double tap to wake up and 3-finger screenshot, even from the direct screen as well as from the status bar. Everything works faster and responsive. Under panel settings, you can set row and column of QS panel and customize status bar notifications. When comes to settings, there is option called MI Extra. Yes, this is the place for gamers and make this ROM a perfect daily driver and good gamer. The option here allow you to select different thermals which help you to boost your gaming performance. I got the best result out of performance profile as performance and thermal profile as no limit. If you want your phone to be battery centric, select battery profile. You can also select per app thermals from here. Also, if you don't want to select anything, extreme mode is present here. The SC Linux is set as enforcing out of the box. When comes to quick access panel, the ROM got FPS info, screen recorder, gaming and more. The screen recorder allow you to record internal audio and microphone at a time. But there is no option for limiting video size. After enabling screen recorder, I didn't face any issues. App opening animations were pretty neat and accurate. As an addition, you will get Dolby Audio profile in this ROM. The ROM passes safety net out of the box and Google Play Protect certification is present, so running banking applications won't be a problem. The reason menu includes option to take screenshot, kill app, clear all and share. all works pretty great. The another addition in this ROM is Snapdragon Cam app. The application is very handy and feature rich. Still, you can use the Gcam if you want to. After selecting appropriate profiles, the Antutu scores 3 lakh and 69,000 plus, and Geekbench scores for single core 504 and multi-core 2004. To understand more about the performance, I am adding a 30-minute CPU throttling test. Keep in mind that I have selected the same profiles here. Now that the testing is going on, let's conclude the video. If you already saw my gaming test on this ROM, the ROM was able to hold FPS near 60 almost all the time. Even in hot drops, I was able to play without any touch lags or FPS drops. Also, the CPU throttling test scores above 80%. When we talk about temperature, the phone does heats up a bit when if you are continuously gaming for 1 hour or 2 hours. But it is not that you cannot handle it. And next is the battery backup. If you are using this ROM with average gaming, you will easily get more than 7 hours plus screen on time. So as far I tested, without any doubt, the Cafe Extended version 2 is a perfect ROM for Poco F1. The look and feel of this ROM is exact like the AEX, and the developer also the same. A good daily driver and a good gamer, no major bugs noticed. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That's all for today. Till next time, be safe and take care.